The next award is a special award. Actually, that is its name, Special Leadership Award. On the official agenda, the organizers have written down for me, there is very little that you could say about this award, and there is so much that someone else should say about this award. So therefore, it is my pleasure to invite again on stage Mr. Mircea Joană, the founding president of Aspen Institute Romania and Secretary General Deputy of NATO.
Alexandra, if Vasile Iuga will allow you, thank you so much for the leadership example that you have given all of us. It's tremendously rewarding to see what our women and men in uniform, I think that should be the right sequence. This would be the right sequence can do for this country. But because this year we also celebrate 70 years since the most successful, most enduring, and the most impactful alliance in history was founded, our alliance, 70 years ago. And if you read by accident the Washington Treaty, 70 years ago, Article 3, it says that the mission of this alliance is to foster democracy, freedom, individual liberty, rule of law, and resilience in our societies. That's what this alliance is about, is to keeping peace and security for 1 billion people. 1 billion people can build their daily lives because we are who we are. 15 years ago, Romania, and I was the lucky one to be the foreign minister of our nation, together with other new members of NATO, when our flag has risen in the old headquarters of NATO. I don't think I had a more, probably when our kids were born, but I don't think I had a more intense feeling of pride and sense of destiny like at that moment. And I think and I know, and that's why we have this special award tonight, that without the ones who have sacrificed their lives, who have invested in difficult conditions, this is not only Alexandra smiling, beautifully smiling and receiving all these things in your training. This is hard work. We have now people in Afghanistan. We lost people. These guys, over all wars and situations that were impossible for our nation, they have saved and rescued this nation. We would not have been here today as Romanians and as a free nation without this sacrifice. And sometimes I think of our military as coloana infinitului, as the endless column of Constantin Brâncuș, which is this symbol of Romania, which has inside an iron and steel axis that is supporting that superb, impeccable, endless magic of culture and human ingenuity. That axis that supports this nation, our women and men in uniform. And for you, this award from the bottom of our heart, and for the gratitude for keeping this country in difficult historical circumstances alive, kicking, and ready to embrace the future. Our gratitude goes to our women and men in uniform at this special moment of our destinies. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. distinguished guests. I am very happy and honored to be here this evening and join you, elite community, which is highly valued in my capacity as advisor to General Nicolae Ciucă, Ionel Ciucă. I have been nominated to receive, on his behalf, the award granted by the representatives of the Aspen Institute, Romania, to the professional with the highest military expertise. Minister Ciucă has climbed through the military hierarchy up to the rank of general and participated in every theater of operation and peacekeeping operations where Romania has been engaged under the international instruments it is party to. We do appreciate the award, which is a great honor for us, and I would like to assure you of our total availability to collaborate with you and offer our full support in your performance. I wish you continued success in your outstanding work to support and promote national and international values while furthering innovation-based leadership of excellence. And now that winter holidays are coming up, may I wish you a happy and peaceful Christmas time and a auspicious end of the year and a brand new year with remarkable achievements. Thank you.
Let me tell you one thing. Sfântul Nicolae, Ministrul Apărării Naționale, Nicolae Ciucă, îi spunem, omul e ocupat perioada asta. But let me tell you something which I think is quite telling, Alexander, because one day you'll be in this situation. I know. For the first time, the Minister of National Defense and the Joint Chiefs of our military, the top-ranking officer of our military, are both veterans from Afghanistan, from Iraq, and from the Balkan Wars. So for the first time, we have people at the top of our military, political and professional, that have been basically living that exceptionally complicated wars that we are fighting to protect our way of life. This is not an easy thing. This is not an unusual thing. And the fact that we have today, all over our alliance, people that have been fighting together, bleeding together, swearing together, praying together, it's just a testimony of how intimate and how deeply profound the links of Romania and all the allied nations and also the partners of NATO all around the world do have in common. So please send to Minister Ciucă and also to General Petrescu, the new Joint Chiefs replacing General Ciucă, our deepest respect, and to the women and people in uniform, our gratitude and our profound respect for what you do. Alexandra, you just made the show tonight.